So I'm going to start this reading off really simple. There are three groups out there of people who have matters of the heart. So I'm going to pull three cards, and whatever one resonates with you, that will be what your reading is for today. Great. So the first one is Unakite. The second group is Black Tourmaline, and the third group is Shanghai. All right, let me set those aside. So I'll be doing reading for the first group. Okay. This reading was actually to set in what people are calling in as far as love is concerned. Unakite is a crystal of recuperation and recovery. So that would cover mind wise, stabilizing emotions, and it encourages you compromising. So I'm going to look into that as far as your love readings are concerned. What does this collective have to look into as far as compromising is concerned in regards to love in their life? Now, when we speak of love in their lives, it's very much little based around romantic love. It could be love for anything. Anything that you have a passion about, or anything that you feel like you're calling in. It could be a platonic love. It doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship. However, this one, I'm picking up a lot of divine partnerships here that have maybe going under stressful, different situations. Absolutely. So right now, even though things may have the optics of looking confusing, looking as if they are not ideal, that is part of what the illusion is. There are a lot of overlays that we are getting rid of lately, especially as a collective energy. A lot of false timelines have been opened, and a lot of worrisome energy that has to be alleviated from things that we have seen in the past play out, but this time it's not the same. So we're asked to step up in that type of manner. Okay. Moving forward, however, you're asked to be brave and look at things from another perspective. This time is going to be different. This time is not going to be the same. And this isn't based around any sort or form of toxicity. This is about an inner recovery that you make for yourself that's based on some of the work that you've done on a personal level. Whether that's you stepping out of your comfort zone, starting to trust yourself more, building an inner relationship with your self love. The repercussions of this are to be very different. Okay. It's something you thought about for a very long time. The number 1, 7, and 8 may have some relevance there for you. And this is a wish fulfilled. This is something that you have thought about or known about on a soul level for a very long time. But this is the timeline where you're grounding that down for yourself. Things have changed and energies have shifted. So now you're at a point where you can step into this situation without having to be so guarded. Give thanks and gratitude. Absolutely. You have all the things to be thankful and grateful for right now. And it doesn't matter about what's happened in the past. It's literally new moment, new you. And in that new moment, new things will unfold because you're not who you used to be. Listening to wisdom. Yeah. There's some signs around birds, stars, butterflies, whatever your totem animal is, it's definitely got wings and they've been showing themselves to you. Maybe a ladybird, something simple like that. They've been showing themselves to you in those moments where you've been having these old worries try to resurface in your reality. And it's just to let you know you will be fine. These things will work themselves out. You are not the same, and even though the optics might look like, oh my gosh, it's going to unravel the same way, it's not this time. It's just not. That's what you have to stay in the knowing of. Any last, let me see if there are any last words from your guides. Though this collective, definitely your guides have been in contact with you through dream state and through totem animals. So you're to really watch out for that. Okay. So even though you have an idea, an overarching idea that maybe this time it's some sort of game that's being played on you, it's not. You're in this for the long run, and so is the person who is in this with you. And this has nothing to do with playing games. This is just old echoings of circumstances playing back, but it's not the same even though it looks like it may be. You're going to be fine. It's not to fall back into the same worries because those worries in the past is what have attracted the outcome that has led to these situations. So if your crystal was Unakite, then that was your reading. And if you do want to use the crystal, you can either use it by holding it and sitting with it for a couple of minutes, or you can slip it under your pillow while you're not sleeping, and then before you go to bed, sit it on your side table, and you can use it like that to connect more with the energies that you have built for yourself, so you can really step into this new manifestation because you've already manifested all of these things that you wish to have as far as love is concerned. It's just for you to have the confidence to step into it. All right. So number 2, if I'm right, was black tourmaline. Okay. So black tourmaline is about protection and defense. This instills self-confidence, it boosts positivity, and it inspires compassion and tolerance. Well, that's a big one because when it comes to matters of love, compassion and tolerance go a very long way. I mean, you don't have to eat shit, but at the same time, it can help, especially if in those moments where it could just do with a little bit of grace. So I'm going to look into a quick grow and let go. So what are the things this collective needs to let go right now? Oh, very similar to the first. Matters of the heart that have echoes from the past. You've done the recovery, you've looked after yourself, and you've healed those wounds. It's not for you to now look back on them and say, oh my gosh, this is happening again, this is unfolding again. It's not. Easier said than done, as some are saying. I get it. But all of those old systems have been released, hence why this is protection and defense. It's okay to protect yourself, but then do it in the knowing that you're always protected. If you do it in the knowing that, or the fear that you're unsafe if you don't, that you're vulnerable in some way, you end up being the same vibration of those who would harm in any way. And you don't need to be. And that's the balance that you're asked to hold right now. In letting go of these fears, what holds up for this group? Yeah. Oh, this is wonderful. Okay, there will be an outpour of emotions that you can now tap into. On the other side of fear, there's always freedom. And that's what this gives to you. Your protection isn't actually going to be through some outside source. Your protection is going to come through an inner knowing that you're always held and that the universe wants the best for you at all times. This isn't some sort of compromise where you have to give and you have to be good and then you get good back. It's not like that. You have to hold the knowing in your heart space. And then as you know from within, it will be reflected on the out. Some of you out there are creatives, dancers, people who love music, like hand pans, drums, percussions, stuff like that. This is something that it has been a passion as well. So, hang on, is this a calling for a passion as well? I'm looking into this. Okay. Yeah. It's like transformation and change. This is something that you've been through as of late, and you're wondering whether or not to step forward into it. The answer is yes. You do step forward into this. It's a passion that you've held for a very long time, and you've put it on the side, but for what reason exactly? Fear. Are you worried that you won't be held? Are you worried that somehow that it's going to all fall apart for you, that somehow you're going to fall on your face? And you have legs, get up. You have willpower, get up. That's what you are meant to do. But who said that you're going to fall? Or is this something that you're projecting on yourself? And these are the things you have to let go of. Because stepping forward, so much more awaits you. You're literally unlocking the treasures that you've already set up for yourself. All of these wants and desires don't come to us because we've imagined them up. They're downloaded to you through your imagination because they already exist in your etheric world. You don't want to do these things, drawing, dancing, whatever it is that your heart desires, writing, because it's something you've dreamed up. It wants you to do it because that's what you're already doing on the other side. And manifesting it here is just an action that you do by stepping into the trust and knowing that that's what it is. It's more that it wants you rather than you want it. The ends part of it is that, oh, I'd like to do that. It's reversed engineered. That's how it is. Moving forward, what can this collective do to put these things in action? There's a lot based around emotions. There's a lot based around, you've been given the signs already. And a fear that you like not making the right progress, like you have to hold on to a timeline around this, like you have to hold on to some sort of, okay, by this stage I need to be here, and then by that stage, let go of the analness of being so rigid when you plan something. Have a goal at the end, have that overarching focus. But as to how it unfolds, that's the universe's job. You just have to show up. Okay. And what can they do moving forward? Go with the flow. Go with the flow. It is what it is. All right. So if Black Tourmaline was your card, then that was your reading. Just holding true that protection, defense, and all those things they're of this world, they're of this experience. It comes because we're in a realm where you can get physically harmed, but on a soul level, you know better than that. There is no harm, there is no pain, there is no hurt. We've just come to experience that here. That doesn't have to be your going reality. It is all part of the illusion. And when you're doing matters of the soul, you need to step forward with the fact that you are held by this universe. And the unfolding of your future depends on you stepping into the knowing of that. So, all right, next reading and last is going to be for Shanghai. If you pick Shanghai. Okay? So Shanghai for the mind it restores emotional equilibrium and it provides reassurance. Okay, so let's look into this. What does this Shanghai group have to let go of at this moment? Okay. You're being asked to let go of the idea that you have to chase. This goes into a lot of something that I've looked into lately called black cat energy. If you've noticed and you've seen black cats, or if you own a black cat, apparently a lot of you actually own cats. So that's a whole thing. Maybe some of you are Lyrans, starseeds. What this goes into is that black cat energy, that inner confidence, that knowing that you don't chase, you attract. And here you can, especially with if you're into the concept of linear timelines, then it can look like you're running out of time to do something. There's only a certain window of time. But that's just not how the universe actually works. When something is for you, there is no way that you could run out of time for doing that thing, or the opportunity won't present itself again. These things, these ideas of deadlines and even look at the word deadline. That's of this earth. That's fear-based stuff. So when it comes to moments where you have to step into your knowing, it's very much, it's not about that. It's very much going to be for you to step into the knowing of attracting, not chasing. Okay, we've got a little baby in here. I'm a mum of 4. It's going to be what it's going to be. All right. So we have the 2 of Wands and the 3 of Wands. Hi, Baba. I'm in the middle of a reading, my love. If you can find Gregory, you can do that, okay? If not, you stay here with Mommy. All right. So we have the 2 of Wands and the 3 of Wands. This is looking forward with the knowing that there are other possibilities out there. Some of you want to travel. Some of you want to change into a profession that allow you to maneuver the world in a way that you didn't. There's lots of water energy and lots of creative energy going on right now. And a lot of the time, you're led to believe that you're going to be some sort of starving artist. You're not. That's a very old paradigm, and it's something that we'll be able to relinquish as we step into doing it. It's like the 4-minute mile. You see someone else doing it, and then it becomes very much a reality for you. I know, Baba, 1 second, please. Okay. What are you asked to do by your guides? How can they put this into action? Literally letting go. You're going to have to step into that inner artist that you are, that inner knowing that you're held, that you're fine. Hang on a minute. This little boy's got to go. Baba, go and see Gabby, okay? I know, my love. It's okay. Okay, not gonna happen. Fine, stay with me then. All right. All right. Can I get the overarching energies that I needed to resolve this situation? A lot of it is our beliefs, by the way. Thinking somehow that you're not the main character of your movie is one of them. You're told that it's egotistical, that you're a narcissist and all of this, when really, if it's as within, so without, then whatever you feel inside is your reflection for outside. This hologram of a realm that we live in is done in a way that whatever is going on inside is reflected outside to you. So this attracting energy is is really what it's about. Sitting in the knowing that these things will come to you one way or another. It just might not come the way we want it to. And there's so many storylines that we play out. Oh, first I'm going to do this, then I'm going to do this, then I'm going to do this. It will happen in the most odd way, the most beautiful way, the most synchronistic way. I'm seeing, hi Sky, I've just chased my crush and it backfired. Maybe, for now. Affirmations for positive change. Okay, and look, here we go with Black Cat energy right there. Listen, look forward into this. Maybe he has a friend or she has a friend. You don't know. Okay, just putting it out there. A lot of the times, you will know when these things feel right. It's not maybe I like this person or maybe I don't like this person. It's a knowing. It's like everything that you are knows. It ripples through your whole body. That's when you know you've stepped into something that is beyond you. It's as if it's like it's out of your control, but it's because your soul is taking the wheel. Any last messages for Shanghai? Yeah, it's time to move forward. There's change and progress ahead. And I know that sometimes it seems like you put yourself out there and it can be scary, but now you know. Now you know. And again, what would help is accepting love in your life in many different areas. So maybe you're somebody who feels like one area of your life needs love and you're not getting it there. How can you provide that love for yourself in the meantime so that it can be reflected on the outside or in areas that you prefer? Many times we are the love that we seek, and then the love we seek appears on the outside. So moving forward, Shanghai, it's time to love on yourself. This was your reading for today. Thank you for turning up. Lots of love and all the best. Everyone stay in your Black Cat energy.